I've been a blacksmith armorer for over 30 years. I've created weapons for over 200 feature films. This is Man-at-Arms. With Hunger Games 2 Catching Fire opening this week, I figured I'd make one of the weapons from the new character Finnick. And here's Finnick's Trident. I've read Hunger Games, I saw the first movie, I'm familiar with Finnick, but there was no reference to that blade except for some low resolution pictures. So this is all about my fan-based interpretation of what I like and what you guys asked for. For Finnick's Trident, I've developed the pattern, drew that out on paper, transferred that to a piece of 20 gauge steel, cut that out on the BEVERLY shear, and had Alicia cut out the interior cutouts with the jeweler's saw. Again, we're using 1075 spring steel, 3/16 of an inch thick. And then Bryan has plasma cut these blades on the plasma cutting machine. Alicia and Bryan have taken the DYNAFILE belt sanders to get inside and refine all the details. Any interior cutouts, when I'm doing it with the plasma cutter and the DYNAFILE and everything, it's just trying to match up three identically is a little difficult. I had Matt Stagmer from Baltimore Knife and Sword grinding the profiles on the edges. The three blades are all rusty and, rough cut right now, but the thing that makes this more a futuristic build is everything is going to be bright, kind of chrome finished. It'll be very highly polished with razor edges all around it. So these pieces of heavy wall tubing are going to be the socket that will have slots milled in it here. I'm going to taper the end in and forge them into a taper here and add the center blade off of here. And these silver soldered in after heat treatment. I also have a smaller one that'll go on the butt end of the spear, just as a kind of a back spike. And then in turn took a piece of 5160 steel and made a long spike blade that'll be in the middle of the side blades. Had Bryan take the socket to the vertical mill and mill some 3/16 slots on there so the side blades fit on. Those will be heat treated separately and then brazed or silver soldered to the socket when they're finished. If it was all assembled and welded up, I would have more work cleaning up the welds and also trying to keep it from warping in heat treatment. With all those cutouts on the blade, it just wouldn't work out. Everything's gone into the heat treatment oven and brought up to about 1500 degrees, quenched in oil to harden it. We'll be tempering them overnight. The shaft of the pole is chromium molybdenum steel tube of 4130 steel. I wrapped the body of the tube with 3 strips of chromed tire trim or automotive trim from a local shop. It gave me the kind of beaded finish I wanted. In each build, I have an idea of how it's going to work. Sometimes they evolve a little bit. In this case, I was looking for existing tubing that had that beaded trim. Nothing existed, and I had to get some antifreeze. And as I walked in, I saw this automotive trim in the auto shop, and I thought, that'll work. I think the reference photo showed something with a black finish, but I like the chrome throughout. It really popped. The most difficult part of making this Trident is making certain that everything went together really clean and pristine. It had to look futuristic. It had to be all polished to a chrome finish and really precise lines. It was a very effective weapon. I mean, I don't know what I did in this season, but everything came out a little bit sharper. Just a little bit more ominous. You guys consistently amaze me with your support. Thanks for watching. As a thank you, I'd like you guys to help pick the next weapon we make, so please click on the weapon you'd like to see next.